Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And away we go at the link. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
63, 63, 63.
Right to the air, it's Hurts. He gets it complete to Will Shipley. And this play heads out of bounds. Marker down, though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. Things got a little too carried away there, and we are not surprised at all to see the flags fly and the penalty called. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Go Silver, ready?
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Great, set.
A run here with Will Shipley. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
63.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. Tight end going in motion here. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
73. Crowd left Yanni. Crowd left Yanni. Hey, easy. 63, 60. Crowd left Yanni.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
First down throwing for Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
No touch, Miami. Alpha, alpha, alpha. Hey, Silver.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything.
Great.
They just did.
No touch.
On third down, it's Hurts. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And that brings up 4th and long.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. 16 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Throwing from the gun. Connection made to Isaac Arindo. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it. Here's 2nd and 11. Has him on the quick hitter. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They go play action on first. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Another try following the sack. He put everything he had into this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So now it's going to be third and long.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
And the 49ers first down.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's a throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They'll throw it again. Pearsall there to grab it. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Complete to Pearsall. And this one does not go far.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best of you. You get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, Garindo. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have 2nd and goal. So we're through one. Mason will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Well, one defender failed while his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Come, 19. Here we go.
They go play action here. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Out of the gun, it gives to Shipley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Carl
At the 19-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion left. Hurts. Catch made by Shipley. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Carl Leviani. $63.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Who swarms in the middle. This gets Brought down by Fred Warner. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Good. Set.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Go Silver, ready?
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in primetime. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. This one down right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. 70 range. 70 range. 15. High here. 7-5. 7-5.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds a man. Deontay Johnson has it. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
Got it. Ready?
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Garindo running between the tackles. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They'll throw it. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Putting a receiver in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Throwing now on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Shotgun handoff to Garindo. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The 49ers with some work to do, trailing in this game. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
19 right. Back
look to throw. Brought in by Ayuk. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
On the give, it's Garindo. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
On the set. Set.
Garindo hits the end zone for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. Isaac Garindo with the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. This finds Shipley. Complete. And as he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Carl up, Yeti. Carl up, Yeti.
Man in motion here.
No touch.
1st down throwing for Hurts. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Great.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
63, bad.
And they send a man in motion.
No touch.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Great.
They kick the running back in motion.
No touch.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Running back sent in motion. On fourth down, Hurts. That's cut beyond the marker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
No touch, touch. Kyle left Yeti. Hey, 73, 73. No touch.
Hurts throwing again. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Go ahead, set. Kyle left Yeti. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Good.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Tiger Hornet. Alpha, Alpha, Alpha. No touch.
Throwing from the gun. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Pass play coming here. Finding Pearsall. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Now a give to Garindo. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Trying for the deep ball. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They get 38 out of the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. From the red zone now. He has the San Francisco touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with a touchdown.
On is Moody for the extra point. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This will end up as a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
No touch that. Hey, Silver. No touch.
From the pistol, Hurts. That's complete to Wilson. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tre'Davious White there on the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
From the 32. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Great. 63.
Here's Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be second down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
This is ahead for about 5. Bernardo Green with that tackle. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. They've got a man in motion. Quick throw left side, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. Eagles offense staying out there. They're going for 2.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey!
He's throwing for it. He's on the move. He's got it. Looks like both feet were in, and that's going to get them 2 points. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. To throw here on first down. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a 49er first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Sideline throw is complete to Pearsall. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Now looking to throw. Hauled in by Garindo. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Setting up a throw. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Garindo. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. He brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Great, set. Carla Vieri. Hey, easy, 63, bang. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Great, set.
That's the end of the third. On
Third quarter with the score, Niners.
First and 10 from the 41.
No touch, set. No touch.
Hurts looking to throw. Called in left side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
No touch.
On 1st down, Hurts. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Tiger Hornet. Alpha. No touch.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. That's incomplete left side.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
No touch that. King, Field King. Man. 73. 73. No touch.
Hurts throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Hey! Crowd left Yeti.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
63, 63, 63. Tiger Swamp. Go Silver, ready?
They kick the running back in motion.
No touch.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. From the 43. He lets one fly deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Slot man motioned over. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
It's fielded at the 14. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Eagles will take possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. Headed out right. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Hey, easy, 63. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Here's 2nd and 2. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
73. Crowd left Yeti. Hey, Tiger Hornet. Alpha. No touch.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
First down throwing for Hurts. On the move, headed right. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. So second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 3rd and 7.
Hey! 63.
On third down, it's Hurts. Getting out to his left. Now he fires it deep down the near side. Oh, a big risk. No surprise here. They intercept it. Charvarius Ward picks it off. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
19 right. Back 60.
From the 18 on second down. That finds Jacob Cowie. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Let's go now. Check smash.
They'll run. It's Garendo. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here we go, set.
Here's Garendo again. And the struggles continue for him tonight. He's only able to get back to the line. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for third down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. 49ers leading by 7. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. That one's out and cut on the right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
First down, 49ers.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success. Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Setting up to pass. That's complete to Garindo. And they take him down right along the 30.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Moody knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Go Silver, ready? No touch.
Looking to throw it. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Hey! Great, set. No touch.
Throwing now. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Need this to force overtime. And there's our last-stand image of this game. It's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Go.
They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.